Hey girl, hey, welcome back to Taste of Taylor. It's Thursday, which means we are in studio. So joining us today, first and foremost, is Anna Roisman, comedian, actress, impressionist, longtime co-host on Taste of Taylor. But speaking of impressionists, we are going to be kicking off the podcast today with, I can't even believe she's here, the icon, the momager to end all momagers, Kris Jenner. Hey girl, hey.
Hi, doll. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
I can't believe I'm here either.
Kris, so it's serious. I interviewed all of your girls. I had all three of your first posse.
Yeah, I was waiting for your call. I mean, you chose all the best daughters, but hello, who made them?
I am so sorry. The disrespect on my part.
Thank you. You know, I forgive you, okay?
You've
I really
been waiting
do.
for that apology?
I was waiting and I knew it was coming, and I am just so excited to be here. You're so adorable.
You're so adorable.
Thanks.
I have to say, your laugh, obviously legendary.
Oh, thank you.
I have noticed on the recent season of The Kardashians, you're in season 6 on Hulu. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, season 6 of The Kardashians, not to be confused with 41 seasons of Keeping Up. We've been around for centuries, doll.
You're honestly vampires.
Yeah, you know, we outlived all the people who didn't think we'd get here, and here we are.
So I noticed on this recent episode that it seems that your laugh is contagious. The girls, Kim is laughing just like you. What's that all about? That's new.
Kimberly is just turning into me, I mean, day by day, you know, momager 2.0 with Northeast. So
literally.
Yeah, you got to get the laugh, because sometimes if you don't laugh, you're going to cry. It's really hard what we do. I have built this empire with my own 2 hands, Taylor.
I know. I mean, mad respect. I have to say, back in the day, I used to think that you were the actual devil.
Wow. I bet, you know what? There are a couple people who'd probably agree. I'm not, though. I could give a shit.
I thought you were the devil because must have been like season 1, 2, maybe even 3, but probably earlier, when the sex tape came out with Kim and Ray J. And I mean, obviously that was a thing that kind of catapulted you guys. But I remember Kim was kind of having a hard time with it, and then you really pushed her to do the Playboy shoot, and she was nervous, but she said, I'll do it, but I want to stay like semi-clothed. And then you were like, girl, take off those undies, pop out them titties, and just wear pearls on the boobs. And I thought, not maybe the most sensitive and maternal.
Maybe, but look how well that turned out, huh?
Honestly, queen, high five.
I mean, if you got them, flaunt them. That's what I say. I can't believe you're so clothed. You're adorable.
Thank you. Thank you.
Take it off, Tay. You never know.
Should I do this whole thing topless?
Maybe. Yeah,
I
not
shouldn't.
while I'm here, you know. I think I'm good, but for your next guest.
I want to say I was wrong and you were right. So
thank you.
What do they say? The devil works harder, but Kris Jenner. The devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder.
Yeah.
You wear that like a badge of honor.
The devil wears Prada and Kris Jenner wears Balenciaga.
Okay. So I just watched the most recent episode of The Kardashians.
Thank you for your support.
Love it. It's honestly, it's always so good. I can miss a couple episodes, pick up wherever I feel, and it's just like a warm blanket.
And isn't it so cinematic? I mean, we really focused on the cameras this season.
It's Gorgina.
Thank you.
Genuinely. So this episode, we saw that you were hanging out with this guy. His name is Brian Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he's a longevity specialist, and he kind of revealed that he doesn't think that mortality is a must for human beings if you just are able to figure out your body's algorithm.
Yeah.
So my question to you, Kris, is do you think he is a vampire?
Do I think he's a vampire? If he is, he's a really great one. You know, vampires have a really negative reputation. I think he's fabulous. I gotta say, I think he's great. You know, as you know, I don't know if you saw the episode where I got a full body scan and they said I'm forever 41.
Yes, yes.
So it's just like I love learning more about, you know, how to live young forever.
Yes.
And I think Brian, you know, vampire or not, I mean, I think he is just, really in a good market, really.
So he doesn't drink alcohol.
I don't think so. I don't know. We weren't taking shots.
Yes, you took a
Were
shot
we?
of
Oh.
olive oil.
Of olive oil. Oh, yeah, the olive oil pull. I prefer vodka.
So I will say, would you give up your 5 p.m. martini to live to be 150?
Absolutely not.
I thought not.
I'll take. How about we negotiate it? 105, but I get a martini every day.
Honestly, you're my kind of a gal.
Right? I mean, what do they say? Belvedere works hard and Kris Jenner works harder.
Okay, also in this episode, we saw that Kim asked, if you will, Courtney to be a part of the Dolce Skims collab photo shoot.
Yeah.
I was holding my breath. I was nervous. I said, is this going to be another World War III?
It's always another world war with the two of them. It really is. But, I think Kimberly was really nice to extend the invitation because God knows what Poosh is. I mean, what are they doing, huh? A vlog? Who the hell knows? Skims is really up there, one of the multi-billion-dollar companies now.
This is true. So Courtney shockingly said, I'll do it.
Absolutely, because she's a good girl. She knows where, to put her time.
And also Kim said she would pay her.
Of course. Yeah, we pay everyone,
How much do you think she made off of that shoot?
I can't say, but probably like, I don't know, 30,000. We don't have to pay Court all that much. Don't tell her. She'll do it, She doesn't even know.
So basically Courtney comes on and she did complain.
Yeah, she didn't like the wig.
She didn't like the wig. Now, Kim's was also very, very wiggish, It was like a mullet. But I will say Courtney's looked like Shirley Temple.
A little bit, Shirley Temple, Lucille Ball before a wax,
Exactly.
Hey, we had to have a little bit of a variation,
I get it, but I will say this. Did you think that was a good move on Kim's part? Like, shouldn't she have given her wig approval photo shoot?
She tried. Courtney is so busy being a mom that she had zero. She hasn't checked an email since 94. Okay, I swear to God. I think Kimberly sent her a couple of pictures. Courtney blew her off. So you know what? You show up on set, you got to do the work.
So Courtney had a theory that Kim was trying to torture her. Well, first of all, she said that she had PTSD from the bowl cut that you gave her when she was in 6th grade.
Oh, please. She looked so adorable. Bowl cuts were in. I helped that girl.
Honestly, I saw the picture. She looks like Mason's actual twin brother.
Yeah. They look a lot alike. Yeah.
Especially with the bowl cut.
Love the bowl. Can't go wrong.
Honestly, well,
I'm still kind of doing it.
Bowly. Yeah.
Can't go wrong with the bowl,
It
Talk to Lisa Rinna.
So, wait a second. I can't.
Yeah, she's got PTSD. I can't with that girl.
So also, she said that she thought Kim put her in the horrible wig as like payback for the time that she made Kim take off her cow jeans. So your girls have been fighting since they were literally in middle school about the dumbest shit. What's the dumbest fight you've seen these two get into?
Oh my God. Well, they have a book. They keep a book and they tally, those cow jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a list. That's a line in the book. They tally up how many times they've wronged each other. It is so pathetic, but what can I do? I'm mom. I can't get involved. What's the dumbest fight they had? I don't know. Kimberly took Courtney's flip-flops once. To take out the dog in the backyard, and Courtney had a fucking meltdown. I'll never forget Flip-Flop Gate. It was like they were in like middle school, and I was just like, please, one day I'm going to get you more flip-flops. This was back in the normal days, pre-OJ. And these girls, just ever since then, they've always loved to fight. It's like a love fight, It's not a good season unless we rip each other's faces off.
Honestly, I love it. And also, speaking of this episode, you went to Janet Jackson.
Oh, God, what an entertainer.
And Kim wore literally that outfit that Janet wore in the If album cover with the bones and the suede.
Oh, wow.
And it was Janet's. She said she bought it at auction. You, however, decided to go with a pussy bow. What's up with that?
Pussy bow, why not? You know, I'm just a big giant present to Corey. He was like, that's what he calls me, you know, my pussy bow. I didn't want to wear a Janet costume. I actually own a couple myself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I did. We went to auction. We bought them at Planet Hollywood. They got a lot of Jackson collection. Michael, Janet, they're all there. All the costumes. But I didn't want to take Kimberly's, steal her sunshine.
Right.
Steal her spotlight.
So the girl said that you dress like a pirate.
Oh, please.
And you said it's all Dolce & Gabbana. So.
What? Call me a pirate then. I don't give a shit. I look fabulous.
You do.
I really am happy with my style.
So fabulous. So the girls love to pick on you. Let's pick on the girls' style.
Absolutely.
Okay, so describe Courtney's style.
Courtney dresses like a freaking hobo these days. Are you kidding? She looks like she got stuck in a concert in 98 and never left. I haven't seen her brush her hair since God knows when. Thank God Kimberly put a wig on her.
Kim style.
Oh, my God. Kimberly looks fabulous. You know, the body just gets better and better.
It's true.
The tighter the clothes, the better the Kimberly.
A lot of sweatpants, though. A lot of loungewear. Thought she would graduate out of that after the pandemic, but...
Absolutely not. When you are the CEO of Skims, you better wear your Skims out and about. I'm an aloe. I wear aloe because,
Yes.
I'm the face of aloe, but Kimberly is the face of Skims.
What about Chloe's fashion?
Chloe's fashion changes a lot. I think she's really in this like chic denim, very kind of grunge but elegant phase of her life.
Yes, well put.
Thank you. Yeah, she's really come into her own. I think she's fabulous. I wish she'd go out more, and put on a heel, but
agree.
She likes to stay at home with her kids and, wear bodysuits and let her do her thing.
Okay. What about Kylie?
Oh my God. Well, Kylie, everyone wants to dress Kylie. They really do.
It's true.
Kylie is just a supermodel. I mean, she's not Kendall's supermodel, but she is, you could drape anything on that body. I mean, where did it come from?
I mean, I know Kim was like your favorite, but it's Kylie now. No?
Kylie really took over. Q3 last year really soared. I got to tell you, Kai is doing really well.
She is.
Kylie, she came on the scene with the makeup and it really made her a billionaire.
A billionaire with
literally.
a B.
Yeah. Under the age of 22, which you can't say for Kimberly. She's like 40 something. I don't know.
And then Kendall.
Kenny is just a canvas. Kenny can wear anything. Are you kidding? Kenny could wear a notebook outside. She is just a tall, statuesque. I can't believe I have a supermodel daughter. I mean, they're all short, and then Kenny is just on another level.
It's insane. Is she AI?
She might be. We were really experimenting back then. But, I don't know. Kendall can go out naked. I don't care what Kendall wears.
And what about Rob?
Oh, my God. I haven't seen him in 4 years. I hope he's clothed.
His style is invisible.
His style is. Yeah, he's been wearing a green screen around town or something. We haven't seen him. Where's Rob? Rob, if you're watching, text me. No, he wears socks. I know that.
Okay.
Arthur George.
Now, you're a guest, so we like to do the tea in 3 with all of our guests.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Is that a drug? I'll take 3 teas, sure.
Let's kick it off with the first news story.
Okay.
A lot of the news has to do with your family.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't it?
Story number 1 is that on this recent episode, we found out that Scott Disick was outed for being on GLP-1s, aka Mounjaro in his case. Let's talk about Scotty on the old Ozempic.
First of all, what the hell do you mean outed? We actually invented Ozempic, okay? We were the trial family.
Preach.
Back in 2004. before, okay? I've been on that shit for years, on it, off it, you know? It's like popping a vitamin every so often.
Hell yeah.
So who gives a fuck if Scott wants to take it? I think Scott looks amazing right now.
Amazing. He actually said you could suck my dick because before I went on this drug, you couldn't find it.
Oh my God. He was one of the first Manjaro people. I can tell you that because I was at the doctor's appointment.
Yes.
You know, I take Scott to the doctor.
Yes.
And
that tracks.
and then we do bagels after. It's really just like a mother-son moment.
And you eat this much of it.
Yeah, we share a quarter. Yeah, but I think, you know what? Let him take it. He looks fabulous. He feels good.
Yes.
You know, he was really getting a stomach there. So I think Scott controlled it, which is really nice to see.
Proud of him.
I love that they're spreading the Manjaro word. You know, every time he's mentioned in an article with it, he gets a cut.
Amazing.
Yeah. And I get 10% of that. So keep the rumors going.
Story.
Could give a shit.
Story number 2. Let me find something real quick.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, wait.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me Caitlin's back in the news.
Oh.
I don't know if I've had enough vodka today to handle that one.
Okay, story number 2. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce stepped out for a night out on the town and no one noticed.
Wow.
Are they becoming irrelevant?
Oh my God. Absolutely not. What were they wearing? Star Wars costumes? I mean,
No, they borrowed your son's invisible cloak.
That's amazing, sweetie. I love that. You know, I think we've just seen a lot of them. So let them, go to dinner and no one gives a shit. I mean, when I go outside, unfortunately, I get stopped everywhere. But
Everywhere.
But Taylor, she's young,
Yeah.
She's young.
Let her fly under the radar.
I feel like Super Bowl's over.
Right.
Her tour has ended.
Exactly.
They get to be normal people now,
Are her and Kim okay? I wasn't even thinking bring her
Oh, yeah,
up.
they're great.
Awesome. Cool.
We're all friends. We went and saw her.
We
saw her
didn't.
show. We saw her show. We loved it,
You didn't.
No, I did. I went in an invisible cloak. Corey and I went. We had a great time. We made love in a suite.
And last but not
To
least,
Bad Blood. It was a good one.
last but not least, story number 3. I am sorry to do this to you.
Okay.
According to Perez Hilton,
Oh, my God. What a loser. He hasn't gotten a new job yet.
your grandson Mason allegedly responded to a friend on his personal Instagram that he has a one-year-old daughter named Piper.
Wow.
So Mason allegedly said that he did not want the child, and the teenage mother of this child was in his art class, and he allegedly called the child a failed protection. Can you speak on this rumor?
I will say, I understand that if something happened, who wouldn't want one of the Kardashians to procreate, for their own?
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think Mason is way too young to be a father.
15.
I mean, he's a child. He really is a child. So I guess what I would say is I can't speak on it because it could be true. I don't know. And if it is, I would love to raise the granddaughter. I have a couple people who could help me out. I've raised plenty of, Chloe could raise her.
Yeah.
So I think it's beautiful if it happened. I think people should leave Mason out of it. He doesn't really like the spotlight.
But he's the one that said it.
Well, if he did, I feel like AI is probably running that account. Courtney's really strict.
I will say that everything seems like AI these days. So I
really
wouldn't put
does.
it past the internet to do something crazy like this.
I am not old enough to be a great grandmother. Are you kidding me?
41.
What do you call my mother? Great?
Great.
That is not science. That is not
to the
okay.
3rd degree.
Oh my God. MJ can't. No, I will not let that happen. And Courtney, she's going to jump off a bridge if she finds out she's a grandmother. Are you kidding me?
Kris, you are a time and a half. I really just love it to bits and pieces. But let's get you out of that jacket.
2-timing Kris. That's what Corey calls. That was my nickname in high school. Thank you so much. You know, it's really fun to do regular people shows. It really is. Where the hell am I? I had to take stairs and some, I haven't done that in a long time. But
Well, thank you for getting your steps in for me.
thank you for having a light. I thought poor people didn't have production, but this is really nice.
Well, Kris, thank you so much. And guys, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we have another incredible guest joining us. Hey girl, hey, welcome back to Taste of Taylor. So Kris Jenner, what a wild ride that was. Speaking of wild, joining us right now, I can't believe we got her hot off the presses of Traitors. You guys, everybody welcome Carolyn. Hey girl, hey.
Hey girl, hey. Is that what we say around here?
That is what we say.
I don't know. I do so many of these press shows. They all are like the same,
Yeah, thanks for making me feel special. So, Carolyn, I have to tell you that I think you are my favorite traitor of all time.
Wow. I've been getting a lot of nice thank you. That's really nice. I've been getting a lot of nice compliments, on Instagram and whatnot.
I saw that Sia recently sent you $100,000.
It's crazy. I mean, the show doesn't even pay that much.
It's true.
It's crazy to make fans that are supportive like that. You know, it's wild. I just come from the Survivor world,
Yes. You were the season 44 finalist. 40.
Season 44. Yeah. It was it's a badass show,
It really is.
Traitors, they give you a bed and you got you're in Scotland and it's beautiful
And pretty outfits.
Yeah.
Let me ask, did you dress yourself or do you guys have stylists that are given to you?
No, we don't have stylists. No, of course I dress myself. I mean, I was, I don't know. I Googled Scotland and it was plaid. I don't know. I just kind of wore what I wear. I'm not going to change who I am, for a show. I wasn't a Bambi.
Yeah, no, you weren't a Bambi. Did that hurt your feelings?
Here's the thing. The cameras didn't show, I was friends with all the Bambis.
I could tell because everyone really, really liked you. I could tell. They came through.
They were my girls, even though I don't need the label of Bambi. How lame is that? To go on a show as an adult.
Right.
And make a click.
So it sounds like you didn't like it.
No, I like them. Gabby's my girl.
I'm kind of obsessed with Gabby. And I know that she's a late in life leslie like me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I have a crush on Gabby.
Yeah. Who doesn't? I mean, look at her. She's a tall, gorgeous woman who just knows her stuff. She's the coolest. And she was the Bachelor. Gross.
Wait. Who do you think is the best dressed castmate on your season? Because I thought I'll tell you mine. Sierra, hands down. I was bowing down at the altar.
She's got good style. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, I liked what I wore. I gotta say, I would say it's probably a tie between Gabby and you're gonna hate this one, but I think Tom Sandoval's got a little bit of style, actually.
I actually wanted to ask you about Tom Sandoval. Thoughts, feelings, opinions.
I didn't even know who he was when I went on this show. I was like, oh, everyone hates this man. I never saw a single Vanderpump, whatever the hell he was on. I never saw it. And, but he was kind of he's good on reality TV.
Let me say something, and I hate myself for admitting this, but can't stand Tom. Met him in person, couldn't stand him then. Picked him my best friend.
Oh, wow.
Because they were on the show together.
Oh.
Couldn't stand him.
Yeah.
Then what happened with Sandoval, loved it because everyone finally saw who he really was. I got to tell you, this man makes good reality television.
Yeah.
He's just so serious and delusional, and I just really have enjoyed him. I'm laughing at him though, not with him.
Yeah, I don't think he came on the Traitors with a strategy, like a lot of other of us game players, but I feel like he figured his way out. And now he's become a friend. He's a really cool guy. Yeah, would I ever get involved with someone like him? Absolutely not, because I think he's pretty much, empty up here. But Tom Sandoval grew on me.
Tom Sandoval singing that challenge. What did you think about him?
That was so painful to listen to. I can't even. My ears are still hurting from that. I mean, what the hell was that? First of all, that challenge, producers, I don't even know what you were trying to do. That was the weirdest thing I ever had to do.
Tried to get Tom to sing. 100%.
Apparently. And
100%.
he really committed.
I will say I'm sorry to see you go. I was rooting for you to win.
You know, fuck Danielle.
Yeah,
Can I
was
say
waiting
that?
for that. You can say that.
Can I say that here? Fuck Danielle. Danielle, you're a fucking traitor among the traitors, and you deserve to fucking not win this game.
I agree.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because you are just a phony, fake person. I messed up in that last episode. I really did.
I know. What do you think is the thing that took you down? If you could go back to that round table, what would you do differently to take Danielle down?
It wasn't even the round table. It was the chess game. I really just, I shouldn't have put myself out there the way I did. I tried a little step too hard. So then she had all this evidence against me. And, I don't really, I'm not a fighter.
No.
So I don't really give a shit. I was just like, I can't get out of it. And she cries and shakes like she's trying to win a freaking Oscar. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Let's talk about that. How in the world can nobody see through her literal 8th grade production of whatever dumbass show she's putting on? It's ridiculous.
Oh, I'm not a traitor. Oh, Danielle. Oh, I'm scared. I'm shaking. I'm crying. It's so stupid.
What's more stupid, her acting skills or her hats?
Oh. She really picked a good costume piece to go with the character. I don't know. I can't anymore. I can't with that girl. Oh, God. I just don't want her to win. Oh,
I'm
God.
with you. I am rooting actively against her. It looks like I think she might bring Brittany in, and I hope that if she does, I hope Brittany fucks her over hard.
She's been trying to bring Brittany in since day one.
Why?
It's
To hurt her again? Like she did on Big Brother? What is wrong with her?
Yeah, those Big Brother people are so annoying. They think they're so cool, but they're not survivors.
No, they're not survivors.
We're like the real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like the challenge people, they are like hardcore Big Brother, big stupid.
Big stupid. Yeah. I'm trying to go back on Survivor,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So your strategies seem to be just leaning into the you-ness of it all, which I thought was brilliant.
How could I be a traitor? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, exactly.
Dylan called you unique. Was it a compliment?
Yeah. I've always been unique.
You're used to that.
Yeah, I don't care. Unique is a nice way of saying it, instead of weirdo, oddball. Dylan's cool. We're cool.
Yeah, I really liked him. Smart.
Yeah.
Speaking of
not
smart.
a traitor, though.
Not a traitor.
It's
Speaking
very
of,
obvious.
Very obvious. Speaking of also smart, shockingly, Sam Ashgari, kind of brilliant.
Yeah, I don't know what juice he drank in the last few weeks, but that man didn't say a single word on television. And then all of a sudden, Sam's like, I know gameplay. I know this. I know that.
Did he tell you about Britney Spears at all?
I didn't even know that he was married to her. I really don't follow pop culture.
Right.
I don't know. But he did. He said he was wearing a sweater. He said Britney got it for him. And I said, which Britney?
Like on the couch?
Yeah, I didn't know. Britney Spears. Oh, cool. Cool.
So Ivor was saying that if you were a traitor, you deserve an Oscar because there's like, that would be crazy. You would, and you're not that good of an actress. What do you have to say to Ivor?
I have to say to Ivor, thank you, but also fuck you if you voted for me. I mean, come on, man. What the hell, man? I thought he was on my team, it's nice to win an Oscar, but I'm trying to win money on a show.
Right.
So, yeah.
Who do you want now to win? I know not Danielle, but if you have to pick someone to win, who do you want to win?
Gabby. I think I'd pick Gabby. She's my girl. Yeah, they didn't show, but we've become really close friends, Yeah. So I think Gabby deserves to win,
I'm with you.
Why not? Let the Bambi have her prize money,
I second that
Thank
fully.
you. Yeah, Gabby, Dylan also works hard. I think he could be up there.
Maybe they could split it because that happens.
Oh, yeah.
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 I'm actually, that's the combo I'm rooting for. I like those two so much. Well, wait, what am I saying? Also, Dolores, she's my fucking girl. I love Dolores.
Oh, Dolores, yeah. You know, she's a little out there. I'd say, I don't know who she's voting for these days. She's
just Tom every time.
You know, she's always nice, but I don't know. Yeah, she's after Tom for sure.
Yeah, and then also, let's talk about Boston Rob for a second.
Oh, you really had to kill this interview with Boston Rob.
I feel like you kind of like him, no?
Boston Rob is annoying as hell. No, he's not. He think, I'm the best survivor there ever was. Yeah, in 1997. I mean, come on, Boston Rob. What season was he on? Like his first season, he was like young. No, I thought he came in too hot. You know, he got rid of Bob the drag queen.
Yes,
that was a mess. You know. I really thought being a traitor, we'd be like a team.
Right.
And we were never a team. We were all each person for themselves. I didn't like any of them.
I really,
They didn't like me. We didn't like each other.
I know.
I mean, Bob the drag queen and I were okay, you know.
Right.
Boston Rob, piece of shit. And he's from Boston. Go figure. Are you from Boston? You people in your fucking Red Sox.
Yeah, we suck.
Patriots. You're so intense. Oh, Boston Rob.
Let's play a little game of F, Marry, Kill.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Sandoval, Dylan, and Ivor.
Oh, wow. You're really throwing me under. I would, Ivor, I'd marry. I'd kill Sandoval and I'd fuck Dylan.
I actually agree with that. I would do the same.
Yeah. I mean,
why would you marry Ivor? Because he's going to die soon and take all of his money?
Yeah, of course. That old Brit. He's a nice man. You know, I feel like he probably pays his taxes. I don't know. You know, he probably follows the rules.
And before I let you go, you recently hung out with my friend, Anna Roisman.
Oh, wow. She's my favorite person in the world. What a fine comedian. She really pulls it all out.
She's unbelievable, right?
Yeah, she's great. We watched the Traitors together.
Oh, yeah? How was that?
It was so fun.
Is it fun to watch or hard to watch?
You know, it's both. It was fun because it was a big group of us, you know,
Right.
but it was hard because it was like, we're seeing the audience. I don't know.
You think you'll ever forgive Danielle?
No, thank God I'm gone from there. I don't want to see her again. I wrote poems about her. Check out my Instagram.
Oh, I watched them. And you wore that cute little hat in honor of her. Who knew you were a poet?
Yeah, well, burned that hat. So,
well, Carolyn, you had a good fight as a traitor, and honestly, you played a hell of a game. So hold your head up high, kid.
thank you. Thank you for having me. This is cool. You're cool. Sorry about the Boston thing. I don't know. I don't care.
You guys, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, another fabulous guest stopping by. Who is it gonna be? Hey, girl, hey, welcome back to Taste of Taylor. You guys, what a celebrity jam-packed show we're having today. Our next guest needs only one introduction, and that introduction is Miranda. Hey, Miranda. Steve from Sex and the City. Hey, girl. Hey, boy, hey.
This is crazy. You know, they never let me do press for the show. This is wild. Yeah, I've only ever done like, you know, I don't know, the group stuff. So
What group stuff?
the you know, with the cast.
Oh, yeah.
To do my own thing. This is huge. This is more screen time they gave me on the whole reboot show. This is thank you for having me. Thank you. It's really nice.
Steve, I just have one really important question for you.
Shoot.
Have you found Miranda?
You know, here's the thing. I haven't seen her in a while. You know, we got separated. You know, it's a long story, but this Che Diaz came along, who sucked. You know?
Sucked, honestly. Justice for Steve.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, Miranda, you know, I text her, call her, I haven't heard from her, you know. She went to Hollywood for a little while. She's back in Brooklyn,
Yeah.
but you know, we'll see each other soon.
Yeah,
I think, you know.
I think we will. Is the reboot coming out again?
Yeah, it's coming out.
Are you going to be on it?
You know, they booked me for like 2 days. I don't even know. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm not allowed. I've signed some papers, you know.
Got it.
I'm not allowed to tell you.
And you
know.
really can't fuck around with that.
I can't, you
Yeah.
know. It's a good show. And just like that, Steve's back. But, you know, I asked them if they could give me a couple like basketball scenes, you know, like I used to have in the show. And they said, no, we're good. So, you know, I don't know. They don't take my ideas anymore.
Speaking of basketball, have you shot any hoops recently?
Go Knicks.
You going today? You go every day to shoot hoops?
You know, I play a game of horse with the boys.
Amazing.
I play on Sundays, I play in Brooklyn. And, I play when I can. I'm getting older, so I don't play every day. But, yeah, I used to. I used to play, like, every day, When Brady was younger, though, it was, like, tough to keep the game going. But
Because he sucked.
Brady's not
He's a
ball.
wimp.
He's not a ball player. But he gets a lot of girls. But, I got a game of 3-on-3 tomorrow if you want to come. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
you
busy.
sure hoops?
Not so good.
Oh, okay. I gotta tell you, I've been working on that half-court shot ever since I missed.
I know.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
Tragic.
Tough. Yeah.
Tough.
That's why Miranda's not been around. You
Yeah.
know?
Speaking of Miranda, do you think Miranda is a lesbian, or do you think that is there a chance for you guys to maybe reconnect in the future?
Nah, I think Miranda, I think she's just got a heart of gold. She loves everyone. Being a woman, it doesn't matter.
True.
I think the kids call it bi. I don't know.
The kids call it bi.
I don't know these terms. These are beyond me. Like, I'm just a guy, looking for Miranda. But I feel like, I think there's definitely a time where we could be together because we had such a nice relationship.
Yeah.
And I think women like all kinds of men, women like that. Miranda.
Totally.
She's such a free spirit.
She really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I have to ask you, when it comes to Miranda, that beautiful red hair. She's a natural red.
Miranda? I thought it was her for a second. It's just that light on the camera. Oh my God. Could you imagine if she walked in? This would have been like one of those shows like Ellen. Ellen used to do that, right? Surprise the guest.
Oh, Steve, I really wish I had coordinated that for
I'm
you.
sorry. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
They kept saying, go do the show. You never know. You never know.
Well, we did try.
She coming in?
No, we tried.
What was the question?
Let me ask you about some on-set stuff.
Sure.
Okay, so obviously Miranda, this is going to be hard. I don't know if Steve can talk about them.
Try me.
Okay.
I'll tell you who my boys are. Aiden.
God love Aiden.
He built
He's
the
your
bed.
boy.
He built the bed I sleep on at night.
He did.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's got a lot of woodworking skills. I love him.
So there's been in the news, I'm obsessed with this feud, but there's a feud between SJP and Kim Cattrall, or should I just say Carrie and Samantha?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
right?
I've seen it. I've seen that. Yeah.
Who do you think is the problem?
They're all nice to me.
Okay.
They really are.
Right.
And the girls, they got their issues, they all fight. They got their shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean, it's Carrie's show. So
yeah.
I don't know, if you rub it the wrong way, which I apparently did because I got like 2 scenes since 95. I mean, like, what the hell, you might not get back on the show.
It's true. You got to be careful with that SJP. I mean, Carrie.
Yeah, but Samantha's just the best,
Well, I recently heard Charlotte, a.k.a. Kristen Davis.
Sure,
but
yeah.
for Charlotte.
Yeah.
So she dated Alec Baldwin back in the day?
Oh, my God. She dated him.
And she said that she knew it was going to end, but she admitted to Carrie on set that she...
Of course it's going to end,
Of course.
That guy was everywhere back in the
Everywhere.
90s. Are you kidding me?
She said he was so rich.
And he got so many girls, I tried.
To get with him?
No, to get all the girls, I was like, I'm on this hot show.
You're trying to scoop
all the girls.
his rejects?
I'm the Alec Baldwin of Sex and the City, right? And then it didn't work out so hot,
So
Just
she said
Miranda.
that she didn't want to break up with him because of his house in Amagansett. It's kind of gold diggery,
Wow.
no?
I didn't even know he had a house out there.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
He had.
Oh, yeah.
He sold it. Now he has 1,000 children.
Oh, wow. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think about? Do you know who Hilaria Baldwin is?
Nah, never heard of her. Who's that? Miranda? I thought I smelled her.
What does she smell like?
Roses. Heaven. If heaven smelled a smell,
Heaven. Oh, they actually had a Gap smell called Heaven.
There you go. Yeah.
Atrocious.
I still wear the Gap.
I believe it.
I love the Gap. Put on my Gap jeans, listen to the Verve Pipe. What a great Sunday.
Well, Steve, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. This was great.
Steve, where can everybody follow you?
You can find me on MySpace. MySpace.com. Yeah, I got a MySpace, or you can find me on the Knicks fan page. Number 1, Patrick Ewing's number 1.
That's your handle?
That's Patrick Ewing's number 1 fan. No, it's just Miranda. Is there a question mark? That's it. That's all I got.
Oh my God, guys, don't go anywhere when we get back. We have the real star of the show joining us. Okay, welcome back, you guys. It's Taste of Taylor. Joining us is the star of the show, Anna Roisman. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey. Thanks for letting me come and play.
You're unbelievable.
I love you.
It literally felt like I was talking to every single one of them.
Oh, good.
Do you have a favorite impression that you do?
A favorite. You know, I can sit in Kris for a long time. I love doing Kris. I would say Joan Rivers is probably my favorite because
icon, legend, queen.
Yeah, I mean, she's just the best. And when I do her, I mean, like I didn't do her today. I feel bad saying that, but when I do her, I always write my jokes. I'll be doing her for the Oscars, so like,
yes,
my Oscars content will come out. But I always do her for like the red carpets and stuff. I like to write the jokes.
Fashion police,
of course, fashion police. We love it.
Which is your hardest one to do?
My hardest one. God, I don't know. Also, Joan probably. I don't know because it's hard on my voice.
Well, we were so we had to reschedule this because you were sick.
We did.
But when we were going to do Joan, you were like, "Well, when we were going to do it, we were picking who you would do."
Yeah.
And you were like, "I can't do Joan because I have to do like a show where I sing the night after, and it's going to like kill my voice."
Yeah.
And I didn't even think about that.
Oh my God, it kills me.
I was like, oh my God, that makes so much sense.
And then like, yeah, although I canceled everything. I was so sick last week.
Right,
but
I figured.
I didn't sing that night. But then I was booked on a show. This is amazing. In Philly. I was booked to do a set as Joan, like a opening set for my friend's band, Rubik's Cube. They're so great.
Cool,
They're an 80s cover band. You would love them.
I'm so fucking down. When are we going?
Wait, they have a show tomorrow night downtown, but like they're so good.
Ooh,
and they hired me to open as Joan, and it was in Philly, so I got to roast everyone. People were still in their fucking like Eagles head to toe gear. I was like, it's not game day anymore.
Literally, we're such losers. Speaking of, my phone, I'm a convert. It's happened. My nephews did this many games before we were even in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I let them do it. So it's Saquon, and then it's Jalen with a Phillies hat on.
You fully converted because you used to wear like I'm a wife of
Literally.
Eagles people.
And I am telling you, so they put it in my phone, and then I kept forgetting to take it out. And then we were in the playoffs, and then it was like, it's kind of fucking funny and cool.
Now it's good luck.
And then we were like in St. Bart's before the Super Bowl, or St. Martin before we went to St. Bart's, and we met these people, and they were like wearing the jersey, and they were like, yo, yeah, right, you're a Phillies fan. And I was like, look at my phone, motherfucker. And then I'm like, wait, it just happened. Something has changed within me. I am literally a psychotic Eagles fan. I watched last night with Tay the hour-long NFL coverage where they have everybody mic'd up at the Super Bowl.
Oh.
So I'm rewatching the game I already watched.
Whoa.
But you can hear what they're saying this time.
That's hardcore.
I'm lost. I'm
Taylor's
gone.
like, it worked. I finally converted her
The
to
conversion is complete.
Yeah,
Literally.
you are.
Psycho. You get it though. You're a Phillies girl.
I'm a Philly girl, yeah.
Do you feel like am I more psycho sports fan than you are now?
Probably.
Yikes.
I know.
Scary. Your mom is insane though, right?
She is, and she's from Long Island. So it's really funny that she grew up full New York, and then
I guess I'm your mom.
After Penn, she just got converted. My dad's from Philly, born and raised, but so funny.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. I will say I was a Patriots fan for 4 years when I went to school in Boston.
Okay. I mean, listen, I'm a Boston girl. Yeah, I was a Patriots fan, but not to this level that I am with the Eagles.
Yeah.
Plus, we know the Eagles wags, which now makes it
it's more fun.
Now, I didn't understand it when we hung out.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, I can't ever be around Lane Johnson again. He's so cool. You know what I mean? Before I was like, who are you? Who are you? I don't know any of you.
Now you're fully taken under.
Okay, wait. But then, so you did Joan at a...
Oh, I did Joan on the show for 10 minutes. So I had to do her the next night, and I was like, I'm never going to be able to speak again. But it's so fun to do.
So speaking of opening and going on tour, you are on tour with Heather McDonald.
Yeah, Andrea and I did it.
Okay, wait. Tell me all about that. How did it happen? I'm so jealous, but I'm also so excited.
It was so much fun. Heather is she loves to do impressions.
Yes.
And she is one of the OG impressionists who's also a stand-up who
yes.
And Heather does all her voices and stuff. We've gone on her show before and done our impressions. And so she just had this idea. I did Kris Jenner. I did a set as Kris Jenner for her in LA last year. And we had so much fun. And she did Drew Barrymore. And I don't know if you know, she does a killer Drew Barrymore.
I could see it.
And she's done Drew Barrymore for years. And she's so funny as her. So she was like, what if we open the show as the Drew Barrymore show? And I have you and Andrea come on as some guests.
I'm dead.
It was so much fun.
Wait, who did you guys play?
I did Hilaria Baldwin.
Dead.
And because, she's in the news. She's got the new show out,
Yep.
Times are happening for them.
Yes.
And then Andrea did Teresa.
Dead.
And it was like Valentine's Day weekend. So it was also like, let's talk about being in relationships and being the gals together. And like, she's so funny at being like, I'm Drew. I have no one, I have nobody to. And so it was like a real fun Galentine's show. And then Heather was friends with the Kardashians.
Yes.
So, and she used to go to their Christmas party every year. So she's got like tea and like, stories and stuff that she's told on air on her show. And so at the end of her show, she like goes into this bit about the Kardashians, and then we storm the stage and we're like, we are not letting you talk about our family anymore, Heather. Like, and so we kind of roast her, and it was so much fun.
Dead.
It was really fun. Like, we did it 3 nights.
Yeah, you did NY,
DC,
and Red Bank.
Yeah.
And you guys in 48 hours went to all those places on the Amtrak.
Yeah. And then I came home and got the flu. So there you go. No, it was so much fun. And she was so much fun to travel with and like do this with. And her son, shout out to her son, Drake, who was also like there with us. And Andrea and I just were like there for the ride. It was really fun.
How old is her son? He's like in his
22.
Oh, I was gonna say a teenager. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Having adult children is the only reason why I'm game with having a baby. I'm just looking at.
He's so nice to her and like helps out, and was like, he was working all weekend essentially. That's
amazing.
on the show, on the podcast. But
you also recently hung out with Carolyn from Traitors.
I did.
How did that come to fruition?
She's so funny. Here's the thing. A lot of these reality stars, if you do an impression of them, like they're very reachable. You know what I mean? So we like started DMing, and she was like, I love it. And we have a mutual friend. And then she messaged me and was like, I'm going to be in New York in 2 hours. Like, I'm on the plane. And I was like, wait, what?
No. What did she say? She didn't say, I'm going to be in New York.
No,
she said,
I'm going to be in New York City. Yeah. So this is a DM. So I'm like reading it. But yeah. And then she was like, come hang out. Like, we're staying in Nomad. And so we had this whole plan. I was going to come, bring my wig. We're going to shoot something, whatever. Right. And it didn't work out, the timing. She didn't realize like they had a lot of like press to do or whatever. So then they were doing this screening at Club Cumming. Like, Alan, it was actually, they do it every Thursday. Like, I kind of want to go back. It was so much fun. But everyone was at Club Cumming and all of them were there. Like, the whole cast was there doing press. So she's like, come to this. And like, there was like a line to get in. She's like, I'll get you in. Like, her people got me in. It was like so exclusive and weird. And like, we watched the show, and then Alan coming at the end of the show, he comes in the Traitors suit.
Like,
you would
literally
die.
dead. I'm dead.
We gotta go. They do it every Thursday.
Stop.
And some people, he shows up if he's in town because it's his bar. He shows up in the Traitors suit, and he walks up to the stage, and everyone's like freaking out.
No.
It's after they air it. It's so funny. And and then he brought up whatever Traitors were there. Also, Phaedra was there. Like, a couple people were there. Pilot Pete.
Oh my God.
Yeah. They had like the whole group, the whole fam was there.
How was Phaedra with Pete?
I don't know. They were on stage when I saw them.
I'm dead.
It was so funny. Dead. And so, yeah, we hung out afterwards outside. We shot together. She was so nice.
I love. So, speaking of your impressions, so like you said, a lot of people are cool with them. So, in addition to what we just said, you also do Bethenny.
Yes.
You do the Countess.
I do Fran Drescher.
You do Julia Fox.
I do Julia Fox.
Okay, so where do you stand with them? Like, I know that like, Bethenny's reached out, so is the Countess. Like,
I met Bethenny the other week.
Tell me.
It was amazing. I met her at a birthday party. She immediately saw me and was like, "You go!" And like lights on. Like, and I performed as if my stage mother was holding a knife against my head, and I was like, "How dare you show up here without cottage cheese?" Like, I just like went off, like on chicken salad. And she was laughing. She's very nice. She's talked to me about it before. We've DM'd a bunch. Julia Fox and I were supposed to shoot together last year, and it never happened. But she was always so complimentary and nice about the impressions.
I am dead.
Like, she even came to me with an idea, and I was like, tell me when and where.
Just follow her up with it. I feel like she's just kind of a flake.
Maybe. She did give me her cell phone number, and I texted it a couple times, and she never wrote me back from there, only DM'd. So I'm like, did she give me a fake number? Maybe.
Honestly, I could see her giving out the wrong number by mistake.
Who knows? But
are you ever like nervous to meet somebody? Because I remember for a while, like, you just
I do Gabby. I met Gabby. Was funny when I met her. Yeah.
Gaggy.
She was like, "Oh, are you the one who does the bad wig?" And I was like, "No, I have good highlights. Why would I use a wig?" Like,
LOL. Are you ever nervous that somebody's going to be like offended?
Yeah, because
Hilaria,
I don't think likes the impression. Alec blocked me on Twitter, so
and then Miranda, you weren't sure if Miranda was ever going to see it, but she did.
She reposted it, which was honestly a gift I didn't even know I needed. It was so nice. And David Eigenberg and I have talked, and he's the nicest. And like, I think he just thinks it's so funny that this like random girl is walking around town as Steve, like dressed as Steve. Like, I'm keeping his character relevant.
You're literally keeping his career alive.
No, he's good. He's got like Chicago Fire. He's on like a billion shows.
You're right. He is on a billion shows.
Yeah. He like has a family and kids and lives in Chicago. He's like got it made.
Who would you die if they slipped into your DMs? Or who's like your dream somebody to come into your DMs?
Kris Jenner. I will not stop until I get to have a martini with Kris Jenner as Kris Jenner. I think that is the ultimate goal.
I feel this for you.
People always ask about Kris, like, have any of the Kardashians reached out? And
yes.
I've gotten, are you ready for this? One comment on a video that said, "Oh my God, the laugh is perfect," or something from Khloe. I was like, oh, that's a good one, because Khloe's close with Kris.
Khloe is. And I feel like Khloe brings out the fun side of Kris. Because I feel like Kris is fun.
I mean,
I feel like she can laugh at herself for sure with that laugh.
I think she might have seen it, because I have talked to Chelsea Handler, who I love. And Chelsea told me, I showed Kris your video. And I was like, no, you didn't. She's like, yeah, I did.
Fucking dead.
In my brain, Kris has seen it and been like, oh my God, I love it. But, she hasn't sent the message. So, Kris, if you're listening, I'm waiting to hang out.
Also, you're going to be featured. You're going to be in your first features, Miracle on 74th Street.
I hope so, unless I'm cut. But yeah, I hope so.
What can you tell us about it?
It's Jill Kargman's movie. Do you know Jill?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's so funny. It's such a funny script, and there are so many Andrea's in it too. There's so many funny people in this movie, and it's literally about like an influencer mom up on 70 who lives on 74th Street, who's trying to get to like 1 billion followers or something, and it's so funny.
Oh my God,
you're gonna love it.
I can't wait.
I can't wait to see it. Yeah. I'm actually hosting a panel with them. I don't know when this is coming out, but about indie filmmaking, with Jill, like this next weekend. I think it's March 9th or 8th or 9th.
You're doing it all. You really
I'm trying.
are. No, you really are. You are. You're not trying.
Doing
you're
it
doing.
all.
No,
I love you.
You're doing it all. I love you. So
I'm trying.
Also, tell us what else is going on. I know you have a one-woman show.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm doing all my impressions and some stand-up, and I'm singing at Joe's Pub on April 1st. It's April Fool's Day.
That's kind of a perfect, gorgeous, unique time.
I think so. It's also a Tuesday, so I would love for people to come and see me live.
We'll be there.
Because it's a scary night, and my mom's going to be out of town, and I'm like, she usually brings a group, so... we'll see. But yeah, I'll be at Joe's Pub on April 1st. I have shows this week at City Winery and Rodney's and the Knockouts Festival. If it's still going on when this comes out. It's an all-female comedy festival that's happening this week. So
amazing.
Yeah, we'll see.
And of course, you have your podcast, Big Wigs, with Andrea Lopez.
Yes.
So this podcast, guys, if you like what we just did here, this is literally the podcast.
This is what we do. Andrea and I always interview each other as celebrities. This past week, we did Fran Drescher and Jennifer Coolidge covering White Lotus and SAG Awards. So
it's so good.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
We have fun.
So where can people check out the podcast? It comes out twice a week.
Yeah, it comes out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just go to Big Wigs, wherever you listen to podcasts, or go to our Instagram, Big Wigs Podcast, or find me, because I promote it too, Anna Roisman.
And I love you.
I love you. Thanks for having me in studio. I feel like I graduated. I'm a studio girl now.
I'm not like the other girls.
I've grown. I've gotten bigger.
You guys, that is it for us. Follow Anna at Anna Roisman on Instagram. What a dream, what a treat, what a treasure.
I love you.
And that's it for us. Have a great rest of your day. Until tomorrow, if you are a Patreon subscriber. Bye, girl, bye.